I was watching the Prop 8 uh, video on YouTube, and I found it kind of funny that they were talking about that it's in a courtroom, and when Prop 8 was passed by the people, that it was the illegal actions of the court, of the district attorney or attorney general. It's really weird too. Like, I don't think any of them saw the irony. Okay, well, the video I'm talking about is all the there was a video put out on YouTube, and it was all actors, like famous actors, and they were reciting the court transcripts, and none of them saw the irony that they're all Hollywood, and Hollywood's always been anti-family. Hollywood's always been about sex and adultery and pro-homosexuality. Like, they've just been pro-homosexuality. They've been anti-family for a very long time, pro-violence, everything. And it's like, here they are talking about how, well, we know what marriage is. We know, we're smart. And guess what? Two people of the same sex can be married. And it's like, okay, like, you're from Hollywood. Hollywood doesn't care about the family. Hollywood cares about sex and money and power and lust. And they say this. I mean, they've been saying it for a long time. So you would think the one thing that they would be like, okay, we don't really know about this. We're not going to pretend that we're experts, would be marriage. Like, they're anti-God, they hate God, they hate heterosexuality, they hate marriage. And I'm just talking like, certain people, and it's like the theme of like Hollywood. The theme is like, Jesus is bad. The Bible is bad. In this case, it was pretty much like the Mormon church is our enemy. Because, I mean, it was the Mormon church that was defending marriage. It was the Mormon church that was the main proponent of protecting marriage, which is just awesome. And you would think they'd be like, well, the Mormons, they know about marriage. They have really good marriages, and they're totally pro family. It's like, why don't we give them some respect? It's like, no, no respect. And anyway, I just wanted to point out the irony of like these Hollywood actors who act in movies that promote violence. Does anybody in Hollywood have a good marriage, or even have a real marriage? These fake marriages that they have, like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Does anybody ever really think that they actually lived with each other? I mean, Jennifer Aniston, her husband, or whoever, it's like, do these people really get married, or is it just for show? Even if they do get married, it's like they end up getting divorced anyway. And it's like their marriages are a script. Everything's scripted. Everything in the news, everything in war, everything that is part of this world is scripted. The one thing that isn't scripted is the family. Like, think about that. Think about that irony. They're reading scripts in that video about marriage. The only thing, and these people live scripted lives. Some of these people don't even realize they're living scripted lives. Look into MK Ultra and stuff like that. Angelina Jolie doesn't even realize her life's a script. She doesn't realize that from birth she was going to have handlers and stuff like that. So that's just, that's just my point, is like, when you have the people who are the most anti something, claiming to have knowledge or authority on that thing. It would be like water telling fire how to be hot. Well, you should do this. You should do that. It's like water. Like what are you doing talking to fire? Like there's one thing Hollywood should not get into business with or get involved with is marriage, especially when it's the law. Because think about it, Hollywood people don't care about marriage. What do they care about? It's weird. It's like I don't know what they care about. Like they care about social programming, whatever, and it's like gays should get married. Well, why? Like who brought this up? Like think about it. Like before gay marriage became a thing, like somebody had to think about it. Someone had to think like, I think that gays should get married. Like a normal person wouldn't think that. Like a heterosexual person, like a person who's married would never think that. Like, because marriage is between a man and a woman. Like, it's like they can understand somebody being gay. Like, okay, I understand you're gay. I understand people that are gay because some people are attracted to the same sex. But they would never think, we would have never thought like, oh, there should be gay marriage. It just doesn't make sense. It's really weird.